Paper Mario contains a plethora of mysteries that have roamed around within the confines of my mind as a child. These include the origin of the Crystal King, and what he really looks like if he wasn't invisible, and how Bowser was able to gather so many powerful foes to all serve under him, and who planted all the hidden blocks containing badges. So many questions that go unanswered. But perhaps the biggest question of all is, what is on Koopa Koot's tape that he lent Goompa that was claimed to be so great? If I were a betting man, I would say it's Hey Spicy Lemon. Yes, Spicy Lemon? You can't say that word, or else you'll be demonetized by our YouTube overlords. Ah, but you're missing one crucial detail. You can't be demonetized if you're never earning revenue in the first place. Oh, okay. Carry on then. As I was saying, I believe it was... Anyways, I will share a couple of theories as to what might be on that tape. Theory number 1. It contains footage of his young life. What if Koopa Koot is on the verge of dying due to old age and wants to reminisce during his glory days when he was a handsome young stud who attracted all the Lady Koopas? But why was Goompa interested in borrowing the tape, you ask? I believe it's because he was Koopa Koot's partner in crime. That's right, the Goomba and Koopa duo were wild boys back in the day and performed all sorts of law-breaking activities such as stepping on the grass, not recycling, and running in the halls. These guys were bad to the bone, and every authority figure trembled at their presence due to their sheer awesomeness. However, reality kicks in and they got married and had kids of their own and decided to part ways and move to different villages and have families of their own to care for, as they're too old to be bad. Koopa Koot was feeling nostalgic and remembered Goompa had his tape, so he asked Mario to fetch it for him, and when he do ask for it, he claims that it was good. Theory number 2. It's his late wife's last message. Okay, what if he wasn't exactly a hot stud like I mentioned in the first point, but he still found love in high school with a certain lucky lady in his life. They married and vowed to spend the rest of their days together. However, fate had other grim plans awaiting them. One day, young Koopa Koot received a phone call while he was having his morning coffee. It was from the doctor. He had informed him that his wife had suffered a horrible stroke, and she passed away early that morning. Ceramic pieces shattered on the shag carpet, and scalding hot coffee stained the cold floor, but he didn't care. He rushed to the hospital with blinding speed, but it was much too late. Her soul has long since ascended to the starry heavens. Devastated, young Koopa Koot was at a loss for words, and how his world came crashing down upon him in an instant. With his face filled with heavy tears, the doctor slowly approached him with a tape inside of a box. He informed him that it was the last thing she wanted to give him before her passing. Upon receiving this box, he vowed to make sure to cherish it for as long as he lives. But why would Goompa have the tape in the first place, you ask? Maybe it's because Koopa Koot suffers from dementia and is worried he would accidentally misplace the tape, so he held onto it for when Koopa Koot wants to hear his wife's voice again, so he has you fetch it for him. In conclusion, whatever's on that tape doesn't really matter at the end of the day. What matters is that we are kind enough to provide time out of our busy schedule to assist this poor senile Koopa who wants nothing more than to enjoy the niceties of life. After all, Mario is a kind man and does not turn down someone in need of help. What do you think is on that tape? Comment down below and please like and subscribe for more analysis, ranking, and challenge videos like this.